Yo, what is going on, everybody? The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Dallas Cowboys 23-9 to stay in first place of the NFC East, moving to a record of 3-4-1. Dallas dropping to 2-6. This game, one of the worst I think I've ever watched, just in terms of game, not just gameplay, I guess you could call it. It was horrible to witness. Wentz was horrible. 2 picks, 2 fumbles, terrible decisions. Cowboys came into this game all season 3 total takeaways. They left the game with 7. They doubled their total from the season in one game. Wentz had 1 fumble where he's rolling out to his left. Sunday Night Football ended up putting out another perspective on this. He's rolling out to the left, and instead of throwing it away, he's waiting for somebody to get open. The only issue is nobody is on the left side. Everybody is on the right side of the field. Why do you still have that? So I forget who on Dallas comes sprinting towards Wentz, but he gets hit, fumbles, and then he's got to just throw that away. His first interception as well was on a 1st and 10 where we were in field goal range, so it at least costed us 3 points. He threw it, I think it was targeting Rager. He threw it into double coverage. His second one was to Diggs. So was his first one. By the way, not the Diggs I thought he was going to be hitting in the back of the end zone back in March, but that's okay because things happen. His second pick was, he was targeting John Hightower on a deep ball, and it looked like the wind somewhat played a factor in this. But the issue with the throw was Hightower had him beat if Wentz threw that to the right sideline, like the right side of the field. He threw it back to the left side of the field. Hightower had to adjust, and then Diggs, who was behind Hightower, since he was behind him, he was on that side. He had a better chance at getting that. Wentz's second fumble was on a 4th and 3 where both Rager and Ward were open over the middle. Ward was open for a curl route. Rager was doing a drag route where he might have even scored because there was nobody near him. He was wide open. We know how explosive he is off that 55-yard play from week 1, 3rd and 23 off on Darby. But Leighton Vander Esch popped Wentz. But I don't get why you're going for it on 4th and 3 in the first place, which leads me to my next point, is Doug Peterson's play calling was abysmal. Why are you going for it on 4th and 3 when you're up 7-3 in the second quarter? It's not like he did that in the fourth quarter. You're losing. You have to go for it like he did in the Super Bowl on their side of the field where Foles rolled out to his left, hit Ertz for the first before Ertz made that diving touchdown. If you knew ahead of time it was 4-down territory, why are you not running the ball on 3rd down? It was 3rd and 3. You do a passing play. Dallas could not stop Boston Scott on the ground at all that night. So why don't you make it 4th and yard? If you run the ball, you might not even need 4th down. Boston Scott or Corey Clement might just pick up the first. Plus, Ben DiNucci's not going to go drive 90 yards down the field. Why are you giving a short field to work to begin with? He ended up capitalizing and got a field goal on that drive. Later in the game, 3rd and 6, it appeared like he called Philly special because Wentz was going out for a pass on the right side, and Greg Ward had the snap and was looking to throw it, but that play got blown up, and Greg had to scramble for 2 yards. This is a historically bad defense. Why are you going to the back of the playbook against a defense that gives up over 30 points a game? There is no reason to. Dallas is running plays with Zeke at quarterback where he's just taking the direct snap and just running it up the middle. You don't have to out-cute them. You just have to beat them. Their defense was giving up 30-plus points a game. Baker Mayfield put up 40 on them. Why are you running Philly special against the Dallas Cowboys? I don't know if it was to kickstart the offense. The fact that you even had to consider that is bad. One bright spot, however, wide receiver group looks very promising. Rager got his first touchdown. And we all know about Fulgham. With the Eagles, Fulgham has 29 catches, 435 yards, 4 touchdowns in 5 games. Fulgham might just be the best wide receiver that Wentz has played with in his 5 years here because, let's see, first year he had Dorial Green Beckham, Nelson Aguilar. Second year, Alshon Aguilar Smith, and then Alshon Aguilar, Mike Wallace, but he got hurt, and then whatever last year was, Greg Ward, Alshon for a couple games, Aguilar for a couple games. And we all know, while we're on the wide receiver topic, Greg Ward is not a bad slot option either. He's reliable. Seems like he gets open. He'll go up and grab a ball like we saw against Josh Norman against Washington. I think it was week 15 of last year to beat Washington before we beat Dallas and then eventually the Giants. And my final point from this game, Brandon Graham might just be the best defensive player the Eagles have this year. He has 7 sacks in 8 games, which is 2.5 off his career high. And not to mention that strip sack on Ben DiNucci was huge because Wentz had just fumbled. Dallas was up 3-0. If they score a touchdown, they're up 10-0. Momentum goes straight to Dallas. But Brandon Graham steps up, forces a fumble, and the Eagles get the ball back. Let me know you guys saw it down below. They got a bye week next week. Thank God. Hopefully, they correct their issues because that was horrible football. Let me know you guys saw it down below of the game. First place, are they going to go on a run? Will they beat the Giants? The Giants were just competitive against the Bucks, so see what happens. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Peace.